Now, when I first started doing this several years ago now, all I knew was I'm going to quit my job, I'm going to play some video games, and I'm going to make some damn money. And that's not really what happened. In the beginning, it was really rough. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get on this roller coaster, and you go up and down and sideways. And then I got to a point where I felt like, man, things are going really well. And I think I got a little bit complacent. And then tragedy struck. We had some big family issues, and nobody really expected them. And it's just like one of those things where, all right, well, what do we do now? Like, do we just stop doing this? But then, if that was the case, that would just make it in vain, right? But they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I've seen all the truth in that. Because in the process of all of this trauma, I've been able to find a part of myself that I thought was kind of lost along the way when that complacency hit, and I thought, hey, I was doing good enough. But back from the dead comes the old me that knows we stop when we're done, not when we're tired. Which is something that I'm glad I found again. Recently, I was playing one of those like Instagram story games, and then somebody asked me like, oh, what are your like goals and aspirations, like your dreams? And I'm just like bro, I don't even know. Like, so far I've done like everything I ever wanted to do or said I want to do. I've done it. So like, rip pin top, like what am I gonna do? And then like when I wrote the answer out, it just reminded me of all these grand things that I haven't done that I can probably aspire to do still, because why not? And there's a lot of things that probably kept me from them, that made me discouraged, or I got so far into thinking about practicality that just didn't happen. Like, I know, like, hey, I will never be the greatest 2K WWE 2K player in the world. That doesn't exist. But there's these other things, other places I could go. Like, how dope would it be if I ever got to play against anybody on up, down, or left, right. And there's a BRE start, the WWE gamers, or the NL, the New Legacy. What if I got to ever play with them? Like, how badass would that be? Or there's other content creators on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube, and I found a lot of people that play on TikTok. Like, what if I catch up with them and play with them? Or there's people on Twitch, like, there's people out there that I can still play. There's even Facebook gaming people that I can play and defeat, because that's what I do. And I can't talk about the Super Show community enough. Like, it's not just a game. Like, everybody has been great to me since I started playing, and even more so in the past couple of weeks. The one place where my content feels very appreciated, mind you. But like, just that game in general, like, I need to play more. They have belts, and I'm coming to win one of them soon enough. When it's time for me to get it, I'm going to get it. Because, the old school shuffle, cut, OTK, repeat, my grandpa's deck has no weak grapples. And soon the universe will know that. But it's a great game, it's a great community, and I'm looking forward to spending more time doing that instead of other things, because I just enjoy playing it and just being around the people in it. It's great, it's a great time. But in order for me to reach any of those goals, it's going to just start with me and these two hands doing a lot of work, doing a lot of grinding, because we got to grow. This is going to be a long process, but I'm here for it, and hopefully you will be too. If you want to see your boy go from, bird chest to, I guess, Suplex City, man, I don't know what I was doing there, but that's besides the point. So if the universe is listening, this is me manifesting some things that I'm going to be chasing down the line for a while. And if you're listening, this is some things you can hold me accountable for, because this is what I said I'm going to do. Now, if I tell you I'm going to be a Pokemon master, you better remind me of all that stuff I said for the past 4 minutes. That's the only thing I'm going to ask you to do. Because whether I just stay as your favorite funny person to watch on the internet, or this turns into the Nevermore World Tour, and the Raven is out here taking up everybody's belts, it's going to be a challenge, and one that I look forward to, and it's going to be fun again. It's going to be great again. It's going to be a wild ride again. So hopefully you stay with me on this journey, and as we ride this new roller coaster. And as usual, until next time, catch your jokers later.